recording. Let's click that. Let's click start recording. Welcome back, YouTube audience. CLG FC episode 217. We're out of the cup on pens, man. Out of the cup on pens. The first time of asking. It's a shame. I was hoping Mukendi would find a second goal, and then I would just be like, he's the GOAT. You know, like it would have solidified him instantly. Right. Clitheroe hosting Almondbury Woolpack. Cooney in the 9th for Clitheroe before Harper in the 37th leveled it for Almondbury Woolpack. Cooney in the 40th got another one to put Clitheroe back in front, but Harper got another one, the 58th. It would finish 2-2. Clitheroe have their first point of the season. Almondbury Woolpack go up to 5 points. They actually move up to 12th off that. FC Isle of Man, Silsden Reserve, an absolute blowout, by the way. Taylor in the 11th from the penalty marker for FC Isle of Man. Woolley in the 21st. Stevens in the 32nd. Stevens in the 42nd. So it was 4-0 at the break, second half. Woolley in the 61st. I'm sorry, Stevens in the 44th as well. So it was 5-0 at the break, second half. Woolley in the 61st. Hunter in the 73rd, 7-0. And then Bowyer for Silsden Reserves just rowing the clean sheet. That's all they did in the 89th. 7-1 at finish. Silsden Reserves will drop to 13th. FC Isle of Man jump to 6th. They're back in a playoff spot right now. Remember, top team goes up, and the next 4 get the playoff spot. Sutton Reserves in 3rd cannot be promoted, so that playoff spot then moves to 6th place right now, which is FC Isle of Man. Earlham hosting Mossley. It was Boone for Mossley in the 7th minute. Solon in the 20th for Earlham to level it at 1-1. Wood in the 40th would put Mossley in front 2-1. Henry in added time at the end of the first half made it 3-1 at the break. Rivers put it in his own net in the 72nd to make it 4-1 to Mossley, and then Brown in added time got one back for Earlham, but it was only consolation. And that was 4-2, or added time at the end of the second half, I should say. 4-2 for Mossley on the road. They move up to 7th. Earlham are still in 14th. Lancaster hosting Burskoff. Carson in the 5th minute for Burskoff. Forsyth in the 85th from the penalty spot made it 2-0 Burskoff. Adeniyi, it was dismissed from play right at the end of the game and added time at the end of the second half. So 2-0 for Burskoff. They remained in 10th. Lancaster dropped to 17th. Lastly, Squiresgate hosting Bickerstaff. Kelly in the 35th. Swales from the penalty marker in the 39th. Gave Squiresgate a 2-0 lead. Walker in added time at the end of the first half. And Ward even further in added time at the end of the first half would pull it back 2-2. No score in the second half. They'll split the points. Bickerstaff dropped to 8th with the draw. Squiresgate up to 11th with it. We keep moving on. We've got 10 days to go until the next fixture. We are going to play it and going to bounce. That's what we're going to do. So just an FYI on what is coming up. So, man, I didn't realize how many songs were on this track listing. 51. Jesus Christ. That's a lot. That's a lot for a 2-hour. For a 2-hour set, that's a lot. So, anyway. That's a free kick. Advantage? I don't know. Toronto's probably getting advantage here. Anyway. Right. I didn't think that. Oh, okay. I didn't particularly think this game was going to be anything of quality, and it hasn't been like super great. Oh, he's miles on sides. What are you talking? Why are the hands up in the air? He's on side by miles. Ooh. It is not possible to purchase the player at the moment. Aaron Delve. He's 17 for a keeper. Not bad. But Brat is just the king. Brat, I know he didn't save a single pen, but, like, still. Brat is so good. In Central, North Walkden hosting North Walkden. Reese in the 5th minute put the visitors in front for North Walkden. But Oranga in the 40th and Matthews in the 49th pulled it back for In Central. That's a big win for them. That drops them, or that pulls them out of relegation. It's going to dump Earlham into it. North Walkden, in the meantime, stay 4th. That's a bad loss for them. Right. We keep moving on. We're 8 days to go. Final game of the stream. So, thank you all for being here. It's been fantastic to have you. Let's finish strong with a bounce back win. Upcoming competitions to scout. European Under 20 Elite League. Let's scout that competition. Scouting Center. How many recruitment focuses do I have? That's 5. I have room for one more. I think I'm good for now. 7 days to go. We got Earlham Under 18s in the National U18s Northwest League as well. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, my friend's visiting, or I should say, Mia's visiting the Parthenon, the Colosseum, and the Vatican Museum. How about that? It's her last day in Italy. I think after this she's coming. She spent like almost 2 weeks in Italy. She spent, I think, 2 or 3 days in the Netherlands, 2 or 3 days in Belgium, 5 days in Spain. I think 3 days in Portugal. She spent 2 or 3 days in Austria, a day in Switzerland, and then I think 12 or 13 days in Italy. That's a long European trip. I would love to have the money to be able to afford something like that one day. That's uh, it's amazing. So I love how that's listed as a draw because technically, or a loss, technically that's a draw, and record-wise that would count as a draw. Anytime you lose on pens, it's just a draw. It's not anything else. I'm salty as fuck. Yes. I'm still mad as I'm mad as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. But yeah, technically they are actually listed as draws. They're not listed as anything else. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to close that tab. I wanted to open that tab. Was that the right one? Yes, that's the right one. Okay. Charlotte unfortunately beat the Union. West Ham down Portsmouth 2-0. Pain for Portsmouth fans if you're out there. CLG FC's enjoyed big win over Earlham Steel Rangers under 18s. Remember, Earlham Steel Rangers reserves were like one of the first teams with us. They are in the West Cheshire League Division 1. What is that now? That's level 11. Earlham Steel Rangers reserves have made it to level 11. How about that? New England's just scored again. Regular Earlham Steel Rangers are in the Northern Premier League Premier Division. That has got to be level 8. Level 8? This is 6. So that's level 7. So they're doing well for themselves. Anyway, match report. Let's take a look at it. Nana Muhammad in the 8th. Switchblade. Nana Muhammad from the penalty spot in the 29th. Switchblade in the 37th. Switchblade in the 51st. You love to see it. And then Nana Muhammad in the 73rd before Toby Massey got one back for Earlham Steel Rangers under 18s in the 79th. 5-1 we win. And we are up to the top spot in the under 18s league. I've posted that for him in the Discord. Ramsbottom United's Betteridge in talks with the Village. I love how the club is just called the Village. So, Toronto are bad. Toronto are bad. It's a shame, man. I just I always think about fans of like clubs like Montreal, right? For the longest time, I thought this way about San Jose, but they're having a decent season now. Union win over Dallas. Um, but like for the longest time, San Jose has just been the worst team in the league. And it's like, what did those fans do to deserve that? Like Montreal fans, when they came down to Philly years ago, and I talked to them in like 2018, 2019, they were fantastic. They were so nice. Like, what did those fans do? Like, what did Montreal fans do to have years of just constant crap on the pitch, man? Oh, Harry Norris is out 3 to 6 weeks. Well, I'll send him to a specialist, 100%. What was his thing? Uh, a fractured cheekbone. Nah, we don't really use him anymore anyway, so let's send him to a specialist. Right, there's no game the next week, so that means, guess what? Community outreach team bonding. We always do that. Whenever we have a game where there's no week. Did you ever have bacon, egg, and cheese? Of course. I actually had pork roll, egg, and cheese today. Because we called it a Jersey sandwich, so I had the Jersey today. That was good. That was really good. Lone report. Set up 2 goals. Nice. Adoa did well. And Raymond Gallagher was sent off. So, nice. See, guys, I called it. What the fuck? What are you talking about? I'm sorry, no. Ben Priest is too old for the under 18s. He's 18. So, all this is fucking fluff. Oh, speaking of which, though, tactics. Set pieces. How do I, not corners, free kicks. How do I select who the free kick taker is? How do I do that? I can't seem to. Why did that not save? Why did none of this save? I guess that's just. I don't know, man. Yeah, none of that saved. Why didn't any of that save? Oh, fuck. Are you serious? I've not loaded the game, by the way. I've not loaded the game. So, like, why did my free kicks not save? Like, do I have to save the routine? Like, is that what I have to do? Makes no sense. That I have to do this all over again. Absolutely no sense. Favorite burger restaurant? Tough, bro. Oh, what a save from Nick Johnson. Wow. Throw-ins. Defensive third. That's what this is. And then the middle third one is broken. We talked about that. The attacking third one. See, that saved. Oh, no, that didn't. Uh, routine 2, less often. There we go. And then this one, load routine, is attacking third. Yep. And now my question is, how do I mark who's taking the free kick? Or that's a throw in. I don't want it to be Sheamus. I want it to be. How the fuck do I do that? Oh, here we go. Free kick taker. A Konikun. 100% it's a Konikun. Wide. A Konikun. Add player. A Konikun. Wide is fine. Oh, deep shooting range. It should be a shooting range. His free kick is bad, but his long shot's fucking so good. So, favorite burger restaurant is tough. I would say you guys are gonna shout at me for saying this, but Five Guys is good. I don't mind Five Guys. I really like Shake Shack. I've never had a bad burger from Shake Shack. Um, and I also like Burger King. Everyone's gonna be like, how could I like Burger King? Burger King in the Northeast is good. In the Northeast, it's good. If you get Burger King down south, it's terrible. But in the Northeast, Burger King is actually pretty decent. Um, so I would say Burger King up here. But Five Guys is also good. It's just Five Guys is so fucking pricey for no goddamn reason. Same for Shake Shack. But um, I don't know. Burger King is price quality ratio the best. I agree with that. I think yeah. Cuz I can probably get a meal at a Burger King for like 11 $12 maximum. Shake Shack is really good. The quality's really good, but like you're spending 17 $18. So, right. We'll do leagues in focus next time cuz I'm actually trying to get out of here. This guy's a free agent, by the way. Holy shit. Holy smokies. Anyway, uh, if you don't look to the price, then yeah, Five Guys is exactly. Five Guys is just fucking brutally expensive. I know that. I'm more partial to a hoagie though. I love a good burger. Do not get me wrong, but I'd rather make myself a good burger than buy it. But I like hoagies a little bit more. So Firehouse Subs is really good. Jersey Mike's is excellent. Uh, Jersey Mike's is good for a cold hoagie or sub, but the Firehouse Subs is way better for a hot sandwich as well. So Primo's is really good too here in the Northeast. I love Primo's. We have I don't know if Pix is still here, but we have a Primo's inside Subaru Park now. Which man, every game I'm going to, like even though I go to the pregame tailgates and eat the food there, like I gotta get me a Primo hoagie, bro. It's so good. The only thing I hate about the Primo hoagies in the only thing I dislike about the Primo hoagies inside Subaru Park is they only have Italian hoagie flavored chips. Why in God's name would I want Italian hoagie flavored potato chips when I'm eating an Italian hoagie? Like if I want to taste an Italian hoagie, I'll take a bite out of the Italian hoagie that I've bought. Do you know what I mean? Like it makes no sense whatsoever. Just give me regular chips, man. Just that's all I want. You know what I mean? I want regular potato chips. Could be Ruffles too. They're usually better tasting. But just give me regular. Oh fuck! Spaps broke his collarbone. He's out 2 to 3 months. Fuck me. Like that's brutal. Right, tactics. Who's gonna replace Spaps for the entire. Guess who's getting a start now for every single? Oh, we should do Chris Mather. Actually, I should do our boy Joe Jones is coming in, and then Chris Mather will be the attacking sub for him. So Chris Mather hasn't been picked all game, all season, is now going to be at least coming in off the bench for the next 2 to 3 months. So, do you like Smash? No, it's so stupid. Smash burgers are. You mean like the ones where they flatten it with the thing? No, that's a terrible idea. I hate that idea. It's like, let's smash this burger. The whole point of a burger is that it's juicy, right? That's the entire point of the burger. Like a good burger is juicy. You slow cook it. If you're making a burger at home, you want to cook it on a lower temperature for a little bit longer, because then as the blood cooks out of the burger and as the juices cook out of they sit in the pan and they cook in the burger cooks in it. And then you get this nice thick juicy burger. And you bite into it and you got the stuff running down your chin and whatnot. It's so good. It's so good. Smashing it just dries the shit out of it. So why would I want a dry ass burger? We're 10-11 the favorites, Rams bottom 11-4 to draw 13-5. Charlie Perver, yep, that's fine. He can go into the other 18s. Like, the whole point of a good burger is that it's a nice, thick, juicy burger. I don't know. So smashing it into pieces, that is some hipster shit. That's like people who do the scooped bagels. Can you scoop my bagels? Bitch, it's not a piece of ice cream. Move out. Get out of here. You know what I mean? You go to New York and you ask them to scoop their bagel, they're going to shoot you. So, pre-match press conference. Let's kick this off with the first question. Jamie Scott, teamtalk.com. They probably won't. But, you are going to fucking agitate a lot of people. I'm over to Smash Burgers give you more nonsense. But Sig, think about this, right? People overcomplicate shit. They say that shit. They're like, well, smash burgers, because they give you more Maillard reaction, all this shit. Nobody goes to a burger joint saying, you know what I really want? I want more Maillard reaction on my burger. Nobody fucking thinks of that. Nobody. If that's the first thing that comes to mind when you go to, or the second or the third thing that comes to mind when you go to eat a burger, fucking you're doing food wrong. That's such bullshit. And I'm not mad at you for saying that. You're probably right. And I'm not denying the science behind it. But it's like, no, that's not the whole point of going, you know what, I really want a burger. God, like... but we'll do our best. Oh, that was an easy press conference. You know what I mean? They are just different types of burger. A good place will do both well. If you order one, I'm judging the fucking shit out of you. I'm sorry. I'm I want my burger to be at least an inch tall. Like none of this smash shit. I can't stand it, man. I can't stand it. It's like, but then again, I have the same problem with ordering burgers at a restaurant. When you go to a sit-down restaurant and you order a burger, um, you know, and you say, "Judge me, biatch." I am, but I have the same problem here in the U.S. now. When you have to make sure your burger is properly cooked, right? Because it's ground beef. It's not like it's a steak. It's ground beef. You know what I mean? So, um, uh, and if you go to a restaurant now, because the emphasis is on speed all the time for some reason, when you go to a sit down restaurant and you ask for a burger well done, they nuke the ever living shit out of it on the grill, and you get like it's so hard on the ends, and it's like no 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 no, this is not well done, this is burnt. you know well done requires a lower temperature. So Learn to cook it. That's what I gotta say. Bradley at in Central. Mason for the penalty spot in the 8th. Hadley in the 14th. And Bradley pick up the win. They actually go top, but we got 2 games in hand, one of which we're about to play. In Central, remain in 13th. Main Road versus Cross Hills is the marquee matchup. So true. Yeah, this is my favorite burger. All right, hold on. Oh, is that you've already posted the link? All right, hold on. Here we go. Is that In and Out? It looks like In and Out, the way it's wrapped at least. Although that burger does look good. I would just want a big, thick, juicy burger. Like that to me, that's a burger. You know? No, yeah. I want a nice, big, thick, juicy. I make good burgers, man. If I ever make you a burger, you're getting a burger. It is a local place. Oh, nice. If I ever make you a burger, you're getting a burger that's about that thick. Okay. My favorite one is called La Bria Bar, and they have some stores in Miami, if I remember correctly. Can I just go there and get Bria? Because Bria is fucking out of this world. If I go to a place called Bria Bar, I ain't gonna be going there for a burger, brother. I want that. I want that Bria. So. CLG FC under 18's held, but McCreedle's impressive. What's that mean? Bria is just. No, not Bria. Fuck. Uh, uh, it's like a Mexican dish. It's called something similar. Um, uh, I thought it was Bria. Oh, it's got an extra I in it. Yeah, it's got an extra I in it. That is what I want. Right? That's what I meant. So, but you can see where you can see where I visually got that mixed up between Bria meaning beer and Bria the actual dish. They're very close in the spelling. Tacos was, yes, yeah, right. Um, Derry McCreedle in the 33rd, but Jordan Hazelton Goodyear, Dave's long lost cousin. It tied it in the 86th minute, and we drew 1-1 versus Chorley under 18s. We're still top by a point in the under 18s league. Simon Roger McKendy is considered fit, and we are ready to go. We are going to mark Marcus Swick, Noah Carroll, and Matt Reed tightly. And Perver's ineligible because he played in the under 18s, which is understandable. And we are, let me have a quick save, and then we're going to get into it, and that'll be that. I also need to run the ads. So I'm going to run the ads now for you guys because they're here in 10 minutes, and I can't delay. I have no more. I have, I think, 1 snooze left, so that's not going to be enough. So I'm going to run the ads now. I'll be back in 3 minutes. Cool. Ads are running right now. There we go. So, yeah. Ooh, Dave just got Corn promoted to the Vanarama National. There you go. Well done, Dave. Well done, Goodya. So I'm just scrolling through the timeline right now. Yeah, poor Montreal fans. I feel so bad for them. They're nice people, man. The ones I've met have always been phenomenal people. So nice. And their team is so abysmally bad. So I can't believe there's teams 10 games into the season that don't have a win. Like, that's almost a third of the season through already. And there are teams without a win. I mean, Galaxy are one of them as well. But poor Dill, man. Dill's absolutely in the mud right now. So we got a minute 35 on the ads. So Right. Uh, I do like one of the things I do like is about Blue Sky specifically are the feeds. I think the feeds. Imagine Dill in the mud, bro. He's down bad right now. Uh, he's got LA Galaxy are the worst team in the West. They haven't won a game in 10, and his other team is Spurs. So that tells you everything you need to know there. I will say the one thing I do like about Blue Sky is the feeds. Like I'm really interested in 1 to 2. See, it's not OT. It's halftime. End of first half. Uh, so yes, you do. Right. Um, but so like I'm interested in like the Union, and then I have one feed that's Goddess of Victory Nikkei, and then I have one feed that's cosplay, right? Because those are three topics I'm interested in. So I have some of them pop up on the main feed as previews because that's a feature I have enabled. But then when I want to look at everything related to the upcoming match, I just click dupe at the top, and boom, there it is. Everybody, I can see everything in chronological order that everybody has talked about, with the dupe hashtag. Like that's what I like about Blue Sky so much. We've conquered all of esports. We're never gonna stop. What's up? Welcome back, Snicky. Well, how was the race, by the way? Dill deep in the trenches. Yeah, you down there, bro. Right. Ads are done. Game is saved. We're getting into it. You want to see a cool cosplay? Sure. You go ahead. Uh, oh, I did not mean to load that tab. God damn, I'm gonna have to reboot the PC. Sprints was actually pretty good this morning. Nice. Rams bottom 4-1-0 in their last five. We are 3-2-0 in our last five. They just did quality and it was also very good. Nice. So they're done for the day, right? The main race is tomorrow now, right? So, right. Here we go. Uh, keep it going. Oh, that really got him motivated. There we go. Check your Discord DM. You got it. What am I doing? Looking at? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. So, the stuff Larissa Rochford makes blows my fucking mind. She's so good. That were like I looked at that and thought it's so high quality, but the stuff she makes is fucking unreal. Like she does simple stuff well, like the when she did the Ada Wong cosplay she did last year, and then she has some that are so complex, and it's like it's insane how detailed they are. Like the one that she did for some of the ones that she did for Genshin Impact are because the Genshin characters' outfits have like there's so many different layers to them. Like it looks simple, but then you realize in the fine details of like the way the like uh is it Spin Knight that has the one where it's like she wears just regular black pants, but then they're embroidered up the side, and then they have a skirt that goes around the top, and then the skirt has a alternate layers of embroidery, and it's just like it's just fucking unreal. It's just absolutely fucking unreal. And like when she did her cosplay of it, she had like every detail down, and I'm like, how the hell did you even map that out? Like when you're making it and you map it onto the cloth, like it's absolutely insane. Um, but yeah, she's one of my favorites, I would say. So, right, that's my buddy Wraithboard. Ah, yes, the great Wraithboard. Nice. Let's get into the game, shall we? Here we go. 4-1-1-3-1 for us. Oh, you guys didn't. Oh, I fucked it up. You guys did not hear it. I forgot I turned it off. Here we go. Boop. Here we go. Right. They're in a 4-2-3-1. I don't care. It's fucking... I'm not even... I hate getting political ads. And you get them as text in the U.S., right? You can't stop them. Political people running for office, they will text you, whether you've given them your number or not. And it's very annoying because I'm not even registered to vote. So, you know, I would like to not receive texts that have apps. And it was about Lucerne County, which I don't even fucking live in. So, you know, please. Oh, back post. Arthur's there. Brott, what a save, Brott. So, wow. Hyde here. Zwick. Gregory! And Snicky gets a foot in front and blocks it. Verstappen pole, Norris and Antonelli both within .067 set. Wow. Wow. That's insanely tight. As a non-American, what does not registered to vote mean? So if you want to vote in the U.S., you have to basically... you can claim yourself as an independent. You could but you can register to a political party, and then afterwards you have to once you're registered in the system, you have to keep voting to continue to have the right to. Like I can't just show up at any poll and vote anytime there's an election. I have to actually choose a party. I can choose independent as a party, even though it's not technically a party. But you have to pick a party. Or be independent. And you have to basically register with your local government and your state government to be allowed to vote. So mainly because you have to prove you're an American citizen to be allowed to vote, right? So you have to be like, here's 2 forms of ID, here's two forms that I live at this address, you know, or 2 pieces of mail that show I live at this address, things like that. And then after that, they say, okay, cool, you live here. This is the closest voting place to you. You know, next time we have an election in March or November, you can go, or May/November, you can go vote. You go vote here, and then that's what you do. So, but if you don't vote, I think if you skip a presidential election or you skip 2 years of local elections, something like that, then they take you out of the system, and you're not allowed to vote again until you re-register. So it's something like that. But Cookies almost got that. Sheamus. Twinkle. Jones. Martin's just tipped that over. And it will be a corner. So Frack whips it in. That's headed out. Here's a Konikun. He's going to run that down. He's not going to get to it. It's the end of the highlight. Here's Parks now with a throw. 15th minute. Sheamus. Back to Parks. Back to Sheamus. Whip it in. Somebody pump it into the box. Parks is getting pressured. Parks shakes free of his man. Back to Jack. Why would you go back to... Okay. Thank you, Viva. Appreciate it. Cheers. Here's Brott, myself. Cookies. That's a bad pass. He had the man on the far side making the run, too. He just wasn't looking at him. Here's Arthur. Reed. Zwick. Zwick goes for goal. Brott's got it the whole way. Skull. Cookies. Yes, please. Nice. What's up? What's up, Viva? Twinkle. You joined us on the last game of the night. It's actually getting dark real quick. Twinkle. It might actually storm, believe it or not, because there is no sun outside. It's getting dark. And the sun doesn't set till almost 8 o'clock. Here's Jack. Over for Frack on the right-hand side. What a ball. Frack, cut it back to Jones. Jones, you got to find a way to whip it in. Finds Cookies. Cookies, good touch. Back to Jones. Whip it, cross. Jones back post. Sheamus can't get to it. O'Brien heads it clear. Here's Parks. Myself. Have a crack, will you? Nope. Jones, got an option on the right. Frack. Back for Cookies. Cookies stayed on. Cookies gives it back to Jones. Jones whips the cross in again. A Konikun back post, and it's over and wide. No one fancies shooting. I know, we had the same fucking problem in our last game. I have worked the ball into the box on, but, like, it's been in the box, mate. Fucking shoot it. You know what I mean? Like, once you work the ball into the box, shoot the ball. Like, that's the final step of the process, guys. Exhausted, yet I can't fall asleep. That's awful. Awful. I'm sure if you watch me, that'll be that'll be easily fixed for you. Anyway, this is a corner for Rams Bottom United. We had the same problem in the other game. We had Snicky. We got eliminated from the cup on penalties, right? We had 78% possession, 88% passing rating or passing accuracy, right? And over 600 passes. Yet we only had 3 shots on goal. I don't know how. And I don't know how they got 6 shots with 22% possession or whatever the fuck they had. Nah, it never works with you. Sorry, brother. Cookie Sticky off the post. And that was after, by the way, Mukendi scored a screamer of a goal. Yeah. Here's Sheamus. Richardson's just absolutely taking it off his foot. Cleared it upfield, though, and Jack's the only one there. So now Jack. Back to Sheamus. Come on, Sheamus. Stand up to him. Very good. Twinkle. Jack. Snicky. Oh, good ball. Over the top. Frack on the run. Very nicely done. Jones. Oh! That's a large amount of XG I've just thrown away. It happens, mate. It's early. As long as somebody finds the back of the net, and they're on our team. Snicky, I think offsides. Yes. Flag is up. Carol, like it's almost completely dark in this room, and it's only 5:40 p.m. and the sun is not supposed to be setting until 8 o'clock. So. Or right before 8 o'clock. So I'm absolutely up. Yeah, it's probably going to storm. It's good time to be having our last game. Carol, I don't know if you guys know anything about Pennsylvania. Oh, don't. Oh, please. Thank you. I don't know if you guys know anything about Pennsylvania, but the spring and summer thunderstorms we get are fucking wild. They are so intense at times. It's not supposed to be intense tonight, but they can be absolutely intense. Good cutout, Frack. Okoniku not paying attention. That was close. That was I almost gave up a pen. Arthur. Good tackle. Cookies gets it clear. Zwick with a free kick. Goes for goal. Nowhere close. It's off the wall. It's off the wall. It'll be a corner. Whipped in. Brott. What a tip. What a tip, Brott. Well done. Sorry, trying to clean something. So, the best fries is Burger King, hands down. Five Guys fries are ass. People that always try to sell me as In-N-Out's like the greatest place on earth, and then you look at the fries, and the fries are absolute crap. And they're like, well, yeah, the fries are bad, but the burger's really good. Isn't it amazing? The fries is half the fucking meal, mate. What? A Coney Code! What a goal! What a goal! What a great goal. Martin punches it. Frack just one-times it, and the Konikun on the bounce, by the way. What a buried shot that was. Great finish from Konikun. 1-0. So, I feel the same way about Shake Shack, although I think Shake Shack's fries are a little bit better than Five Guys. So, no, Five Guys doesn't have good fries. Five Guys' fries are just as bad as In-N-Out's. They're all limpy and shit. None of it's any good. I mean they're okay, but like Burger King's have got that crispy crunch. You know what I mean? Pixel's fries are better. Nice. Back post, Joe Jones. Oh, Snicky. Oh my God, just wide. Oh, Snicky did so well to get free of their man there too. God, Konikun in the 42nd, and that's the difference right now. You're going to take charge of the match. We're going straight back into the second half. They've made one change. Tom Summerfield is on. Matt Reed is off. So, you know who's got really good fries? Boardwalk Fries. Boardwalk Fries, I don't even think they're around anymore. But if you can find a Boardwalk Fries, the burger is always decent there, and the fries are always outstanding. Arthur, that's over the top. Boardwalk Fries is where it's at. Jack Lemon over the top. Great ball to Jones. First time, and Richardson punts it out. Sheamus runs it down. Back for Twinkle. Twinkle turns, shoots, and that's not on target. How many fans at this game? 209. 20 have traveled from Ramsbottom United. Here's Sheamus. Parks. You got to go back here. Twinkle. Over to me. Jones. Wait for the overlap. Jones going for goal himself. Martin's going to have it. Back post. Headed away. Cookies. Oh, Akoni couldn't get to it. But it will be a corner. Start of the second half here. That is terribly off target. Here's Sheamus. Good run down. Twinkle. Akoni-kun, great ball. Go on, Akoni-kun. What did you, why did he froze, man. He had an opportunity to take it on his foot. He had an opportunity to pass it, and he just froze. Here we go. Good clearance from Parks. Sheamus has got it. Sheamus he's just got to boot it upfield. He's not got another option. Here's O'Brien to run it down. Threckled. Hyde over the top for Carroll. Jack knocks it down. They're trying to press Parks. He's got the outlet pass to Twinkle. Finds Sheamus. It's knocked off his foot by Coleshaw. Here's Barton. Hyde. Forward for Zwick. Zwick by his man. Frack heads it out. Will be a corner. Right. I think it's time. We're going to bring in the man at the left. Sam Wellman is going to come on. Here's Zwick. Zwick gets close. Zwick! Offsides on Zwick. Sam Wellman is on for Cookies. 1-0. Here's a Konikun. Good knockdown. Snicky's got the ball. Got an option on his left. Finds it. Sheamus waiting for the overlap from Parks. Sheamus takes it into space. Cuts back inside for Konikun. Good run from Sheamus. Did he stay onside? Yes, he did. Sheamus goes alone, and it's blocked by O'Brien for a corner. Really good run from Sheamus. That's the Ramdeuter. Here's Sheamus. Parks. Back to Sheamus. Summerfield he's going to boot it upfield. Arthur's in a load of space here. I've trekked back. Arthur's being pushed to the side here. Frack, what the fuck are you doing, man? Why would you do that? Although that free kick was terrible. Brat's just going to grab it out of the air. Yes. Oh, fuck. Go on. Go back. Thank you. Hyde. Take that. That's a good. Parks, you should have settled that, mate. You had so much space in front of you. Anyway, they've got possession again. O'Brien and Barton are playing catch. Here's Zwick now. Good cut. Great tackle, Twinkle. Wow. Jack. Wellman. Twinkle. Akoni-kun. Sheamus. He needs somebody to go down the line for him. Over the top. Lot of ball. Go on, Sheamus. Twinkle. Akonikun. You got one on the right-hand side. Oh, good turn. Wellman with a shot. That's blocked. That's going to go out corner. Wellman having a crack. I love it. Frack whips it in. Hyde clears. I'm going to come down with it. Back for it's a terrible. It just there wasn't anybody really in a good position to pass to when I was getting pressed. So Snicky Wellman. Do I have a DC? I don't. The rest of my subs are all offensive subs now. Here's Wellman. Wellman cutting in. Wellman Snicky. Third goal of the season for Snicky. On a great move from the substitute, Sam Wellman. And it's 2-0. Come on, says Snicky. Yes. What a really good run from Wellman. No idea what this defender was even watching. Two 0. All of my subs are offensive subs, and my offensive players are the best players on the pitch right now. So, who got booked? Anybody from my team? No. It was Peter Hyde. Here's a free kick in. Jones can't win the header. Summerfield boots it clear. Are those fries that replace the salt with... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Part of me wants to delete that for being very out of line, but I understand it's... You and him have a banterish friendship. So, Richardson, I should say. Ricardson. Not that one. Richardson. So, I think we're going to just replace who's exhausted up front now. The first is Sheamus, which means guess who's coming on for Sheamus? We're going to put Chris Mather on. Pixel is the VAR on this one. Okay. Summerfield. By the way, I have a wonderful, for those of you that did sub during today's stream, like Snicky, which I'm super appreciative of. Thank you so much. You get the lovely VAR emote that we got now. So once I pay off the Italy trip, I'm gonna commission Dreamster for more emotes if they are willing to make more emotes for me. So right. Joe Jones is absolutely exhausted. He's on the right. So what I'm going to do is Mather, we're going to go in here for a second. Mather can play on the right and the left. So Mather's going to go out right, and Simon Roger Mukendi will come on for Joe Jones, and that's the final sub we're going to make. Here's Summerfield. He went for a shot. Wilbraham is knocked. It has it knocked away from him, and this goes to Mather. So we've made Mukendi as the last switch. Here's Parks, Twinkle. I think Mukendi was off. The flag stayed down. Snicky's got it. I don't know why it had to go all the way back to me. Here's Mather. That was a terrible pass, Mather. Summerfield is fouled by Jack, and he's going to be booked because that's stopping a promising attack. So, ease off tackles, will you, Jack? It'll be 5 minutes of added time. Richardson. Carroll. Wilbraham is there, but it's knocked away by Jack. He's got two. That is a second yellow card for Hyde, and Peter Hyde has been dismissed by Ramsbottom, or for Ramsbottom. So Ramsbottom are now 2 goals down and down to 10 men. Wilbraham, I think, is offsides, and he is. He was fouled by Parks, but the offsides came first. You want that to be it's not AdCom. It's because AdCom is Nightbot, and I'm using hold on. He's got 2 first names. Simon Roger Mukendi. I can't spell Simon or Roger apparently. Simon Roger Mukendi. He's got 2 first names. It's add command exclamation point Mukendi. That should have been it. Why did that not work? Oh, you know what? It's exclamation point command add Mukendi. That's it. There it is. And that is a win. Simon Roger. Yeah, there it is. Konikun in the 42nd, Snicky in the 66th, Hyde sent off in added time at the end of the second half. And we are 2-0 winners. Let's go over the results, and then I'll be out of here. I also need to see who the hell's live. Right. The other game, Main Road hosting Cross Hills. Collins in the 68th, Brown in the 90th. Cross Hills 2-0 on the road at Main Hit Road. Main Road are going to remain in 16th. Cross Hills move up to 3rd. We're back on the top spot on goal difference. Thanks for stream. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. And that is that. Let's go to see if there's a post-match press conference. And there is. We'll take it. Let's go kick this off with the first question from Zach Carson, Sky Sports News. I'm very happy with the result. Brott has now made 200 league appearances for the club, and he's made 104 clean sheets in those 200 appearances. Let's fucking go. Let me tag him real quick. No, that's Bobby. I want Brott. Yes, he's a legend. Yep. I found it fascinating. Frack was amazing. Scored a high proportion. We make a quarter of. Yeah, the match is 90 minutes long. Yep, thank you. Right. 6 unbeaten in the league. Player of the week is Paul Collins. And that is that. That is the end of the episode. So, for those on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. This was CLG FC episode, I think it was 217. I gotta look at my videos real quick. So this would have been 12, 30, 40, 50, 60. Yeah, this was episode 217. Thank you so much for watching. I should just be able to look at history now and see what episode it was. Yeah. Anyway, this is episode 217 on YouTube. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Until then, take care.